These four zodiac signs have a very bad reputation. The characteristics of zodiac signs were observed over the years. All of them are associated with mythological characters, legends, and animals. Experience and observation are how each sign gained its reputation, be it good or bad. The thing to remember is that you should always remember the person in front of you before you decide to assign a label because of their sign. Number 1. Scorpio. Scorpios are intimidating as the zodiac gods intended. As keepers of cosmic mysteries, these natives are entrusted with basic life forces, making them seductive, deceitful, and able manipulators. These attributes are needed for their mission in the world, even if this leads to a less than ideal reputation. Scorpios are also associated with the concept of retribution. With their innate sense of righteousness, they can easily turn vengeful if someone has wronged them. If you betrayed a Scorpio, you should expect inevitable retaliation. No wonder they're not among the popular crowd. These natives are also known to wander in dark places, both mental and spiritual, in which case, their care becomes dangerous. Let's just say that their darkness could be hard for some people to handle. Add their raw sex drive to the mix, and you get a sexy tyrant that's always on the prowl. These natives love mind games and can even lie in order to make everything more interesting. They are the masters of manipulation. Just like their totem animal, they're unpredictable. So be prepared to be stung and left for dead by these dangerous water signs. Without a doubt, these water natives can be considered the sociopaths of the zodiac. Number 2. Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, known as the god of war in Roman mythology, making this sign ambitious and impulsive. He or she will fight until the end for conviction, value, or pledge. They're known for being very hot-headed, so they often end up bashing through anything that's in their way. Aries is very confident, fiery, and set on always taking first place. They could absolutely be world leaders if they put their self-centeredness aside once in a while. The energy of these natives can be contagious, making people instinctively follow them. All would be well if they could control their fiery temper instead of leaping forward when angry. Having a bad temper makes these natives highly aggressive. They're a sign of action and need to be in a constant state of motion. Their need for action often portrays thinking as overrated. And to add insult to injury, they're also easily annoyed and very impatient. This constant fight-or-flight state of being can affect their mental health, making them predisposed to burnout, anxiety, and depression. Number 3. Gemini. When you talk about Gemini, you must think about the mythological twins, Castor and Pollux. Of the two sons of Zeus, one was blessed with immortality while the other was not. Zeus allowed them to split their time in the heavens and in the underworld in order to be together. This dual air sign grants the ability of the native to experience all the facets of human experience with inevitable contradictions and paradoxes all at once. Considering the expression two-faced, Gemini has the habit of frequently changing its mind along with a tendency to speak without filters. If you add in their lack of self-reflection and diplomacy, you'll understand why they get a reputation for being sneaky and mean. They're full of energy and are sociable. Good at reading and charming people, they'll put themselves above others, even if in the process they make people feel guilty. They're not sensitive towards other people because they see through them. Gemini can be a social receptor of moods and energies, and that can make them look like they have no personality. They might look deceptive, but in reality, they're more chameleonic than anything else. What may come across as insincerity is just their skill to emotionally blend in anywhere and make connections. Number 4. Cancer. Cancer is a hyper-emotional water sign with a bad reputation for being rather unstable. They use emotions as a mean of communication, so they come across as moody. Being in a constant swing can become unhealthy for them and for those who interact with them. If they become obsessed with something, They want to fixate on it until it finally happens. If you add the fact that they're temperamental and spiteful, it's easy to see why Cancer has a bad reputation. These natives have all sorts of strange coping mechanisms. For example, they're experts at the silent treatment or stonewalling. Cancer is known as the mother of the zodiac. For them, it's all about nurture, care, home, family, and devotion. Well, this is wonderful. There is a big price to pay. If the crab feels its devotion is unvalued or rejected, it will unleash passive-aggressive hell on its closest. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.